swim. Dive in. Adult swim. Turn it up. Adult swim. Dive in. Adult swim. Say 파도의 앞뒤로 옆으로 흔들려도 돼. 스릴 있게 yeah, yeah, yeah. Same 내 맘도 다를 것 없는 걸 한순간 no way 빠져드네 yeah, yeah. 목적지 따로 없어 속도를 좀 더 올려 날 계속 끌어당겨 깊은 곳으로 함께 Dive in Adult swim Dive in Adult swim Turn it up Adult swim Dive in Adult swim Turn it up Work it out Take it low Make it fast Make it slow Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it for me Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it for me Work it out Take it low Make it fast Make it slow Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it for me Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it for me Let's go 우리 둘이 Let's go Let's jump right in 헤어나올 수가 없을 만큼 swim Turn it up Let's go 우리 둘이 Let's go Let's jump right in 헤어나올 수가 없을 만큼 자유로운 눈이 let go Adult swim
The Culture Inc. We're not listed on the stock exchange, but the value of K-culture to the moon.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, it's time for our weekday coffee break. Today's tidbit, and joining us in the studio, Angela. Angela, hello to you.
Hi, SJ.
Angela, can you name all four members of New Jeans? Oh, sorry, YJZ.
4 members?
Yes.
5 members.
Oh, there's 5.
Oh my god.
Why did I think 4? Hold on, time out. 파마니, 강예린,
Okay, I'm gonna go age.
Minji,
Yes.
Danielle,
Yes.
and who am I missing? Oh, Hain. You know why I keep missing Hain?
Why?
It's because when I got into New Jeans, Hain got hurt.
Oh yeah, she didn't do promotions for a while.
Yeah, and so like I only that's why I keep saying 4 too. This is deja vu again. I feel like I went through this before. I said 4 last time and I got in trouble.
Well,
Can you name all 5 members of Baby Fox? That's
I wasn't even in Korea back then.
that's what I thought. Anyways, let's go into today's tidbit. What is our random tidbit today?
Before we go into it, I
Yes.
have to ask you, when's the last time you took the subway?
That was March
Oh, so not so long ago.
March 7th.
Oh, you did take the subway?
Yes.
Why do you remember the date?
Because March 10th was the new season.
Yes.
March 7th,
Oh.
we had our Korea Now
Yeah.
goodbye party. And when I go drink, I don't bring my car. I just take the...
Have you ever lost something in the subway before?
No. Luckily, no. I've lost
Okay.
something in the cab, but not in the subway.
Oh, so, well, I'm asking because we're going to talk about lost items in the Seoul subway.
Oh, lost and found stuff.
Yeah. Every year, Seoul subway system sees a huge number of lost and found items, and last year alone, there were over 152,540 reported cases, and that's an average of about 418 lost items per day.
418 lost items per day.
So luckily, you and I weren't among the 418.
No, I was definitely not. But I mean, considering how many people use the subway on a daily basis, right, and considering how crowded it gets at times, and some people they like to doze off on the subway. Okay, the number is not too surprising, but it is pretty big, though.
Yes. So basically, that means out of all the passengers, 1 in 61 people lost something, and this number keeps on increasing by year. I guess it's because more people use the subway, but like it's not just wallets and phones that are left behind. Like all sorts of unusual stuff can get left behind Like, what do you expect?
You know what I almost lost. No, wait, hold on. Did I actually? No, I almost lost it. I got really lucky though. What happened was, at the subway, when you're standing, there's like an area on top where you could put bags.
Sometimes they don't have that, but
Oh, they don't have that?
Yeah.
No, the ones that I remember, maybe it was the old subways. Maybe the old subways had it. And so I didn't want to have my backpack on because it was crowded.
Yeah.
So I put it up there where you could put all the, whatever, carry-ons or whatever you call it. And I left it and I walked out. And as I walked out, I remember and I walked back in, got the bag, and I had to get off at the next stop.
Oh, well,
So I didn't lose it.
lose it.
Bags.
Well, that's not like odd stuff, right?
What do you mean odd stuff?
Like odd stuff people leave behind on the subway.
Well, like children?
Close. Animals.
Animals?
Yeah, so like live animals like pet birds and reptiles have been lost and found. A gold toad statue,
Like a solid gold toad statue? Okay.
a mannequin head, and even a barbershop sign are among the weirdest things that people have lost on the Seoul subway.
What I want to... Okay, so it's already weird that you have mannequin heads and like barbershop signs, but how do you leave behind a barbershop
I
sign?
know. I guess they were... I mean, it's possible perhaps they were drunk.
And they stole it while they were drunk?
It's possible. Some people steal crazy things. One person even lost their pet parrot, and they had to check into the lost and found to find it again.
Okay, so now the big question now is I
Yeah.
have to ask, did they find a parrot at the lost and found?
Yeah. They had to go to the lost and found. Like, I left my parrot on the subway. How do you... I'm curious. How do you lose a live thing that you care for?
So I'm thinking he's not a pirate, so he doesn't have a parrot on his shoulder.
No,
you would have it in
obviously
like a cage.
Yeah.
And again, I feel like it's one of those things where you put it on top and maybe
maybe.
might have forgotten it, or you put it on the floor
Possible.
and you rushed out. But a parrot, guys.
Yeah. But like, as you mentioned, there are more common lost
Sure.
items. The most frequently lost item for 5 years in a row has been, can you guess?
Bags.
No, wallets.
Wallets?
Wallets.
How do you lose wallets?
Making up to 23.9% of all lost items. I think it's because, like, for me, I always carry my wallet in my hand.
Okay.
And I don't know, you can, like, maybe put it on your lap, and when you get up, you forget it's on your lap.
Oh, and you just
Yeah,
get
and
up
you
and then
like,
just falls
drop it.
down.
Yeah. And after that, it's phones. It's not bags. And then clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's bags.
Wait, tell my clothing?
Yeah, so like jackets.
Oh, okay, jackets. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
So like clothing in particular, they've been increasing every year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like people take off their jackets once they're inside and they leave it.
Phones, I could understand. The reason, well, actually, yes and no, because I feel like everybody's on their phones in the subway, so I don't know how you lose it. But one thing that I do that I probably should do less of is I put my phone on my back pocket.
Oh yeah, some men do that.
Yeah, and so sometimes when you sit down and you kind of, and then
It slips out.
it slips out.
Yeah.
So that could be one of the reasons. But there's other crazy stuff that people have been losing apparently. And wait, okay. So before this, why is there a rise in number of lost goods though at the subways? Is there a particular reason?
Well, the most common reason is more people are using the subway.
Okay.
I guess that's the biggest reason. There isn't a specific reason, but there is a specific type of lost item that has been really increasing lately.
Oh, so it wasn't what we just talked about. None of the stuff that we just talked about.
None of the stuff that we talked about. Can you guess?
This guess game is gonna be driving me insane. Random stuff.
It's on my bag as well.
It's on your bag. Like a keychain stuff?
Yes, keychains. Yes.
Keychains?
Because of the 백구 trend, so like bag 꾸미기.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like decorating bags with keychains and charms. There's been like a huge increase in lost plush keychains. It was actually a problem. Some people were stealing other people's keychains on the subway, and it became like a viral moment, like when people were calling out these people. And yeah, so many people have been losing this, and in fact the lost and found had to set up a separate section just for keychains.
Anybody who lost keychains, please wait on this line. That many, huh?
Yeah, and like keychains, certain subway stations, like Seongsu Station, get a lot of lost photo card merching, like K-pop merch, and leftover from K-food because of the foreign tourists.
Wait. Leftover food?
Yeah. Like,
But the thing is, though, if you have leftover food that's quote unquote lost,
yeah.
would they still put that in lost and found?
Okay, so I was going to talk about it later, but usually they did keep it at the lost and found because technically they can't throw it away.
You can't.
It's personal property.
Okay.
But the rule changed like last year or this year, and if 24 hours pass, they just throw it away because
Only for food.
yeah, because it can perish.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Obviously,
Come on now.
You don't want like food that has gone bad just sitting there forever.
No, seriously,
Yeah.
I think that's the right thing to do. I don't even know why there's lost and found for that, to be honest with you, in the beginning. But
Yes.
anyways, we will continue to talk about this trend in lost and found, especially at these subways out there. But I want to ask all of our listeners out there, have you guys lost anything here in Korea? Because it seems like you're in New York, you lose something in the subway, you're never going to see that ever again. But even like a laptop, you can lose a laptop here in Korea, and you'll be able to find that here in South Korea. Tell us what you might have lost here in Korea and whether or not you got it back. We're going to take a short song break here, very fitting of what we just talked about. This is Angmyu with On the Subway, 지하철에서.
북적북적이는 출퇴근 시간 정장 교복할 거 없이 빽빽한 지하철 안에서 모두가 하루를 시작하고 끝내지 모두가
북적북적이는 출퇴근 시간 정장 교복할 거 없이 빽빽한 내가 들어서면 이미 발 디딜 틈도 없이 꽉 차버린 전동차의 풍경 그리고 앉아있는 자여 유후후 심하게 조는 자를 향한 야유후후
지하철은 세상의 축소판 지하철에서 사람들께서 스마트폰을 한 손에 쥐고 덜컹덜컹해요 비틀비틀비틀해요 게임하는 남자들 홈피하는 여자들 이어폰을 꽂고 덩실덩실하는 청년들 연인 학생 상인 모두 이곳에서 만나죠
방송도 생생한 시간 내가 들어서면 시원한 에어컨디셔너가 나를 반겨주시는 풍경 그리고 앉아있는 나여 유후후 쩍벌하고 앉아도 되는 이유
지하철은 세상의 축소판 지하철에서 사람들께서 스마트폰을 한 손에 쥐고 덜컹덜컹해요 비틀비틀비틀해요 게임하는 남자들 홈피하는 여자들 이어폰을 꽂고 덩실덩실하는 청년들 연인 학생 상인 모두 이곳에서 만나죠 게임하는 남자들 홈피하는 여자들 이어폰을 꽂고 덩실덩실하는 청년들 연인 학생 상인 모두 이곳에서 만나죠
북적북적이는 출퇴근 시간 정장 교복할 거 없이 빽빽한 지하철 안에선 모두가 하루를 시작하고 끝내지 모두가
Man, that was Angmyu with On the Subway 지하철에서. What happened just during the song break? Our producer came in and gave us like a 3-minute story of what happened with him. So I told him to send it over to request. He said no, just save it. So he bought his daughter
A
like a
wallet.
very fancy
Yes.
wallet, card wallet or whatnot. And she was coming from Daegu to watch baseball back to where they live. Can't find it. And turns out they got a call. What is it? He said
In Busan.
In Busan.
Yeah.
Police.
So apparently she lost it on the train, and
Yeah.
the train's end station was Busan. So
No, it went like from Daegu because usually that
Yeah,
line is
yes,
Busan
yes.
line, right? So it went up to where he lives, and then it goes back to Busan.
yes.
And so someone who was taking the train back, I guess, left it with the train station in Busan.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if they hold it for like, if it's like a wallet,
Yes.
and it has all the ID and no one claims it, apparently like it goes to the police station,
Yes.
and that's why the police station called his daughter, and was able to get that back afterwards. But you know what the biggest story I got out of that was?
what?
He said he dug into all the trash
Yes.
of the station he
That
lives
is
near.
commitment.
That's father's love.
That is fatherly love.
He
That is
probably would not
commitment.
have done that for his son,
You don't
but for
know
his
that.
daughter, he did it.
Hmm.
That is insane. Wow. Anyways, we're talking about lost items, lost and found at the subways and stuff like that. But let's say,
Hmm.
I decided, and I did this before. I went, I'm going drinking, so I take the subway, and I'm a little tipsy.
Yes.
Oh, it's not late enough that I could still take the subway back home, and I lose my phone.
Oh no.
What happens? What should I do in this
Well,
case?
Don't panic.
I mean, it's easier said than done.
Yeah, and Seoul Subway has a well-organized lost and found system.
Mm-hmm.
So if you realize you lost something, you have a few options, but the easiest way is to check Lost 112.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the official police lost and found website, and it's updated regularly. So if someone turns in your item, you might be able to locate it there.
In fact, Arif, I believe, tuning in from Malaysia, says, I lost a smartphone on Korea Subway and found it on Lost 112 after a few days.
Oh, that's good.
That's cool. Magic Crazy over in Shy City says, only thing I've lost on the subway is my innocence. Oh, just Chicago. Okay, in Chicago. Okay.
Chicago. Hopefully not in Seoul. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't necessarily have to go to the station to find it then.
Well, if you prefer, you can also visit one of the Subway's Lost and Found centers in person. Each subway line has a designated Lost and Found office, and if you lost something on a specific train or at a station, the chances are pretty good that it'll be sent to the office for that line.
Okay, that's
so-
good to know.
yeah.
But okay, here, let's be honest, though, right? Losing something like a wallet or a phone, I mean, it's stressful, right? You're gonna panic, especially
Yeah.
wallets can be expensive, phones can be
Yes.
very expensive. There's a
Yes.
lot of things that you don't want to be taken from. What are the chances? Like the actual chances of getting it back?
You'd actually be surprised because in South Korea, items are never lost forever. Not really.
Okay.
Seoul subway system handles an enormous amount of lost property, and a significant portion of it successfully returned
Okay.
to its owners. Last year, around 569.5 million won, which is roughly 425,000 US dollars, and lost cash was found in the subway.
Jeez.
And out of that, about 439.5 million won was successfully returned to its owners. So that's a lot returned back to its owners.
Wow. And what about the unclaimed money, though? How do I get in on that?
Well, if no one claims it after a certain period, it's transferred to the police.
Okay.
And if it's not, not just cash, like valuable items
Okay.
like designer bags, jewelries, electronics, they're also handed to the police, and the police take care of it after that.
I wonder what happens. How does the police take care of that? But what about other stuff? Like not everyone loses cash or valuables, right? There are certain things that are maybe priceless.
Yeah, like clothing, books, umbrellas.
Yes.
I have lost a lot of umbrellas.
Oh,
on the
umbrellas!
subway.
Umbrellas are a big one.
Items that aren't claimed, they're sent to the lost and found as well. And if they aren't claimed within a set time, they're often donated to charity organizations if they're in good shape. And so this way, things like jackets, scarves, bags, they get a second life without people with people who need them, and not just thrown away as trash.
That's good. I mean, what else can you do, right? I mean, it's better than, like you said, throwing it away in the trash.
Yeah,
And if we can use it instead of making more garbage, see if whether or not the other people can use this. I also heard some subway stations have like new ways to return lost items too.
So it's called the 물품 보관 전달함 서비스. It's basically a locker pickup system. You know how people really don't enjoy meeting people these days. If you can't visit the lost and found during business hours, the lost and found can place your item in a secure locker. You'll get a password and you can just retrieve it whenever you can.
Yeah. Arif says, how does the police know the money belongs to you? Well, I mean, if it's in a wallet.
Yeah.
Right. You have usually your ID and things like that.
And like if it's in a wallet, they have the ID. If it's like in like an envelope or like in a packet, it'll be a specific amount, right?
Yeah.
So people will call the police asking, have you found this amount in this in this envelope in this station, and they'll match it.
I found the wallet once and I took it to the police station and it was empty, and then he was like, I need your name and number just in case. I was like, really?
Aww.
It was empty when I got it.
That's why a lot of people, they just drop wallets in the post office.
That's right. Yeah. Then it gets returned to the owner eventually, right? This is impressive. Good stuff here. A lot of people are also asking. Jenga says, I've never lost anything on the subway. I'm kind of paranoid, so I'm clutching my stuff to me. However, my mom got her suitcase stolen when we rode the train from Spain to France.
Oh.
Not South Korea.
Okay.
There you have it. All right, Angela, thank you very much for a full week of coffee break. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you again next week. We talked about, again, all the things that were happening with Lost and Found and things like that. Let's take a listen to a song here from Toyoung, Lost in California.
무거운 걸음을 때 뒤돌아보면 어린 내가 서 있을 듯해 석양이 진 하늘 이곳엔 나만 길을 잃은 채 I wait 때가 되면 그래 가로수 팜트리 아래 새긴 오랜 나의 그 소원이 한만에 끝없이 잠식시킬 듯해 Lost in California oh, where am I? I'm just falling behind oh, I'm not fine 먼지 쌓인 나의 기억들과 차디찬 밤 빛을 잃은 듯한 California But I'm gonna try Never gonna fade out Oh why 이곳은 여전해 부서지는 비트막의 소리 떠나지 못해 붉은 빛의 해변 이 속에 묻어두고 싶은데 again 떠오르지 그래 가로수 팜트리 아래 새긴 오랜 나의 그 소원이 한만에 끝없이 잠식시킬 듯해 Lost in California oh, where am I? I'm just falling behind oh, I'm not fine 먼지 쌓인 나의 기억들과 차디찬 밤 빛을 잃은 듯한 California But I'm gonna try 이 밤은 내 노래가 돼 다시 올 수 없게 되도 드릴 수
music that you wanna dance to. Arirang Radio.
The last track was Toyoung with Lost in California. Chris Rhodes says, I lost my T-Money card when in Seoul, but it was like 2 days before I returned home, so I didn't look for it as I had little left in it. Just got a new one. Shame, as I picked up a limited card design too. Was it a PBG? Limited edition T-Money? Because then I know you would have gone out looking for that jammy once again. It is time for He's Back. Back again. Guess who's back? Benny's back. Benny Zone's back here on this Friday. Hi, SJ, the culturing team, and everyone. Happy Friday. Well, the final verdict is available after all the tough days of problems that we witnessed about the impeachment, and probably we will reopen again this Tuesday with Attorney Huang. We will have a debriefing session after the chaos. I was also shocked as well when I watched it. You were shocked at the result of the Constitutional Court's verdict? Anyways, the weekend is coming, I guess. More of me will do house chores and so on with this weekend, and listen to the weekend show too. Yes, listen to our weekend show. Hoping for another fun theme segment with YJZ in the second half. I would like to request, this is a good song. I think they recently did, like a couple of years ago, they did like a yukjuing, right? Shanghai Romance by Orange Caramel to energize our Friday party. Have a great Friday and the weekend ahead from your old reliable Benny. That's right, Benny, you were doing like Friday, what was it? You had your own segment on Fridays, right? Like Fire Friday, was it? What was your segment that you called it? You play all these like uplifting Friday songs nowadays? This is a good track. Benny, this one's for you. This is Orange Caramel with Shanghai Romance.
빠져나봐 loving my boy 빠질 거야 너의 맘도 오늘 밤도 내일 밤도 만날 my boy 100% 아니어도 baby 내가 해줄 거지 baby 보고 싶은 내 미마 baby 샤샤샤 나의 샹알러 자꾸 나타나 baby 샤샤샤 빛이 넌 뭐야 훌쩍훌쩍 날 울려 샤샤샤 내 맘 오늘도 두근두근거리게 baby 샤샤샤 나의 샹알러 또도도도도도해 비행기를 타고 가야만 낼 텐데 만만치가 않아 울먹울먹 인출강을 건너 가고파도 돈이 없어 힘들어 baby 내가 해줄 거지 baby 보고 싶은 내 미마 baby 샤샤샤 나의 샹알러 자꾸 나타나 baby 샤샤샤 빛이 넌 뭐야 훌쩍훌쩍 날 울려 샤샤샤 내 맘 오늘도 두근두근거리게 baby 샤샤샤 나의 샹알러 또도도도도도해 Hey 거기서 또 이wen 샹하이 boy 왜 내가 눈 떴을 때 보이지 않는 거야 아무 소리 없이 사라진 넌 나빠 넌 내가 아마 처음 느낀 사랑일걸 꿈이지만 난 네거 아무리 보고 봐도 그게 잘 안 돼 어떻게 해야 해 난 어떻게 잊어야 하나 봐 잊으려 노력해도 그게 잘 안 돼 자꾸 나타나잖아 꿈에 보이잖아 샤샤샤 나의 샹알러 자꾸 나타나 baby 샤샤샤 빛이 넌 뭐야 훌쩍훌쩍 날 울려 샤샤샤
back to work. We still have more than an hour left at the Culture Inc. That last track you just heard was requested by Benny over in the Philippines, Orange Caramel Shanghai Romance. I have to say, the world was not ready for Orange Caramel. There was a lot of groups where the world was not ready for that group, like Crayon Pop, right? But Crayon Pop actually made it big for a little bit. I mean, they had their one-hit wonder, Ba Ba Ba. That was a good song. Jenga says, I really miss the chaos of Orange Caramel. Again, I mean, I don't think the world was ready for them. They're a very unique group, and I remember them. Catalina, I remember that, yeah. Claire Hardiker says, yeah, this one went viral again earlier this year. Was it earlier this year? With some idol groups filming themselves doing the dance. I remember when there was like, when Yeokjueng, when like older songs that weren't as popular was becoming popular again. This was one of those songs, and I thought that was like a couple of years back, but what was it, earlier this year? Or maybe they're doing it again, right? Benny says, fun fact, Uju Testa, aka Super Junior's Heechul, wrote the lyrics. Really? So what does Shanghai Romance mean? What does that mean? I have to look at it. All I hear is sha 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 sha. That's all I hear. I couldn't focus on the lyrics, to be honest with you. Anyways, for our listeners out there, continue to send in your song requests, send in your comments, pictures. I don't know, maybe you're having some chicken and you want to get us all jelly and all hungry again. Send those in. But anyways, reminder for our listeners out there, coming up next in the second hour, it's Friday, which means that for Popular Culture Research Team, YJZ Eugene will be joining us. We'll find out what K-pop song, K-drama, or K-movie will delve into to find the hidden cultural elements in that, so stick around. Closing out the first hour of the program, let's take a listen to a song here from Dynamic Duo with Guilty 죽일놈.
너 아까 나한테 왜 그랬어?
또 왜 그러는데? 내가 도대체 어디까지 맞춰야 돼?
너 맨날 그런 식이야. 됐어. 나 갈게.
너는 뛰쳐나가 차문을 부술 듯이 닫으면서 난 머리를 쳐박고 한숨 쉬어 핸들을 안으면서 이런 광경이 너무 익숙해 이젠 웬만한 싸움에는 상처도 잘 안 나 이젠 명품 쇼핑할 때처럼 너무 깐깐해 네 기준은 한번 화내면 뒤끝 장난 아냐 적어도 이주는 가니까 난 성격이 너무 물렀어 넌 항상 말해 남자니까 뒤로 좀 물렀어 부담돼 네가 내게 결혼을 보채는 것도 난 달인처럼 대화 화제를 돌리는 법도 많이 늘었어 넌 항상 출격하고 나는 도망쳐 솔직히 말할게 난 아직 준비 안 됐어 지쳤어 조금 널 향한 사랑은 도금이 벗겨진 반지처럼 빛이 발했어 오늘은 이별을 말해야 될 것 같아 지겹거든 너랑 다툴 때마다 항상 하는 말 내가 죽일 놈이지 뭐 우리가 어긋날 때면 전부 내 탓이지 뭐 마치 죄인인 것처럼 난 한 걸음 물러서서 아무 말도 안해 완벽한 너한테 난 항상 부족한 사람인 걸 처음에 쉬웠어 너와 함께라는 게 난 너를 위해 내 자신을 숨기고 또 지웠어 사랑에 취해 내게 기대고 너랑 퍼즐에 난 억지로 맞춰 끼웠어 하지만 이제 난 지쳤어 네가 만든 내게 난 숨이 막혀 오는데 넌 점점 더 내게 바라는 게 많아졌어 마찰이 잦아졌어 네가 사준 구두굽처럼 사랑이 닳아졌어 네 잔소리는 넥타이처럼 내 목을 조여서 날 얌전하게 만들었지 그래서 그게 좋아 보였어 그때 내 속은 한참 뒤틀리고 꼬였어 지금 난 널 만나기 전에 내가 너무 고파 이미 우리 사이 권태란 벽은 너무 높아 내가 더 잘할게 하며 바랐겠던 나지만 오늘은 말할래 이것이 너와 나의 마지막 내가 죽일 놈이지 뭐 우리가 어긋날 때면 전부 내 탓이지 뭐 마치 죄인인 것처럼 난 한 걸음 물러서서 아무 말도 안해 완벽한 너한테 난 항상 부족한 사람인 걸 내가 잘할게란 말 이제 두 번 다시 안 할게 이 말 안 할래 너를 사랑해란 말 이제 두 번 다시 안 할게 내가 잘할게
내게 잘해달란 말 이제 두 번 다신 안 할게
이 말 안 할래
그동안 참아왔던 이별을 오늘은 내게 말할래
내가 죽일 놈이지 뭐 우리 사랑하고 날 때면 전부 내 탓이지 뭐 마치 죄인인 것처럼 난 한 걸음 물러서 아무 말도 안해 완벽한 너한테 난 항상 부족한 사람